Welcome to the Utah Football Fans Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, go Utes. But BetOnline is your number one source for all your sports betting needs, from baseball, golf, soccer, and to all the top fights in UFC, MMA, and boxing. Every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads while the games are being played. And then when the game's over, head on over to BetOnline's online casino and get in on a game of blackjack or poker or one of their 150 slots games. Head to the website today to get in on the action. Use promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% off free bet credit on your first deposit up to $250. BetOnline, the game starts here.
So I read an article. Again, it was from Mike Farrell Sports, and he listed 5 overrated. What are we?
Okay.
Yeah, go to the Utah State game.
Oh, yeah.
That's travel to Utah State.
That's a maybe. We'll let you know. That could be a good one.
Where's the place? That food place?
Maddox.
Get me some chicken on the way, and on the way back, get me some fried chicken. Okay.
Overrated coach. Yes.
Overrated coaches. And then I know where Feinbaum made a statement. Little neck Feinbaum.
Pencil neck.
I really don't care much about what he says, but I kind of liked what he said in this case. Let me go down. Here's the 5 overrated.
Just spilled on myself.
We're going to go.
I spilled on myself, not the table.
She spilled.
Just on myself, not the equipment. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to wear my cowboy hat and
to Colorado.
Well, it's in Colorado, so I'm not going up to Boulder.
I've heard Boulder's beautiful. Anyways,
All
okay.
right.
Overrated coaches.
Overrated. At least this is Mike Farrell's assessment. He goes at number 5. What has he got? James Franklin from Penn State.
Oh.
He's not saying these aren't good coaches. Let me just.
Yeah.
It's just that they get a lot of hype, and he's saying they're overrated for the hype they get. And with Franklin, yeah, he says he's a good coach. He did great things at Vanderbilt. He got the job, but in reality, he's not winning the big games.
True.
Or getting to the top of the league, so he's overrated.
He beat up. I don't know. He's not one that would be top of mind for me, but I get the argument too. Yeah, I guess.
Steve Sarkisian is number 4 on his list, and he knows him and he likes him. But what he said, and I think is accurate as the head coach. So you have to take out last year he was 12-2, but beside that, his record is 59-47 as a head coach. So a lot of people are putting him on this pedestal of one of the top coaches. Well, he's saying, no, he's overrated in that regard. Good coach, but he's getting a little too much hype because they had a nice run. We'll see how they do now in the SEC. They may just, if he continues, then it's not. But up to this point, it's a little much.
Well, and he's hard because he's coached at quite a few different places. So but yeah, he's never been able to kind of.
SC Washington, he had issues though, and he's overcome it, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Jay-Z Bear. Okay.
And Kelly.
Stay tuned. He has at number 3 overrated Kalen DeBoer, the now Bama coach. Was of course the Washington coach.
I don't agree with that one.
Why?
Look what DeBoer did last year. I mean, they made it to the championship.
Okay. Yes, but has he been consistent enough? And what's going to happen?
Well, who knows what's going to happen now, but
everyone's giving these props that he's one of the very best in the country. Well, he's just saying.
Yeah, but he came in, took over a Washington team that was really down in the dumps, and then turned it around in a year, versus the guy you're going to talk about who's number 1 on the list, came in, took over a team that had the exact same record as the Washington team, didn't quite turn it around in the same way.
The tough thing that he's saying here is that a 9-3 season is going to look like a failure at Alabama.
Well, that's true.
He's in a rough spot.
I mean, that's true, but
we'll see. Anyway, he's got Kalen DeBoer. I get his argument. Hey, who said this? Anyway, number 2, Brian Kelly from LSU. Hey, the old Notre Dame coach. I mean, they had some run. He gives his reason, but he has his number 2 spot for overrated is Kelly, and one of the reasons is last year he had the Heisman Trophy winner.
Mm-hmm.
He has talent, so he has no excuses anymore. But what he said is that his neglect of the defense and not improving the defense caused their demise. They were not there. Anyway,
sounds familiar.
For me, I agree with that. Brian Kelly never has been one of my favorite. I always thought he's overrated.
No. I mean,
see him on the sidelines. We're all propping him up. That's not for me.
No. And the not paying attention to the defense is, again, indicative of the number 1 guy.
Who's number 1
on this list?
Who's number 1 overrated?
Texas Mike. Who do you think it is?
Hey, yeah, Texas Mike. Who do you think is the number 1 overrated head coach, college football?
My best buddy, Mr. Lincoln Riley.
There you go.
Oh, I love being right. Texas Mike, Texas Mike can vouch.
Been all over this.
You can vouch for me. I have been saying this for the past 2 years, and it's like now finally, before this season, suddenly all the talking heads are starting to actually say it. I've been saying it for the last 2 years.
They should be talking to Bryn. They really should be.
Consulting
with her.
They must be listening to the podcast and getting this from me because, I don't know, Lincoln Riley, I mean, there's so much to say about the guy. Fantastic offensive coach, fantastic quarterback coach. Obviously, he knows what to do to develop quarterback talent, but he's not the guy to take an entire team and elevate them. Thank you, Amy Wan Kenobi.
Kissing up. Enough of that.
No, they know I've been saying it. I've never, and see, Oklahoma State people, you'll like this because I've never liked Lincoln Riley. I think he's soft. He's so soft. He whines about everything. He doesn't take accountability. And yeah, he's just not head coach material. And Pencil Neck Feinbaum actually came out and said it today.
What did that little twerp say?
I know. And see, I don't like Feinbaum. We make fun of him, obviously. He came out and said that if he'd been the athletic director, he would have fired Lincoln Riley after last year. And he feels like he's overrated.
I am gonna miss
the Towel
watching the
Boys.
Towel Boys put their towels down when we play them.
I know. Well, and I do think, to be honest, I don't know that Lincoln Riley's going to last. He's not going to last as a college head coach. I think he'll end up in the NFL as like a.
No, he won't.
I think he will.
No way. His style isn't going to work in the NFL.
Not as a head coach.
He'll be an OC somewhere.
He could be an offensive coordinator somewhere, but I think he's going to go to the NFL. Yeah, because he develops the Heisman winners. So I think he'll go to the NFL and do some of that. Oh, the towel. You know what?
I should get a towel out.
The Towel Boys, we're going to have to resurrect that sometimes. We can't say goodbye to the Towel Boys.
So here's what Mike Farrell said. So, I mean, truth is, Lincoln Riley is 74-18. Okay. That's his total record. So, yes.
I mean,
if you go just by that.
That's good. That's a good record.
But according to him, he inherited a loaded Oklahoma program from Bob Stoops when he jumped into that. And he made playoff appearances. So, yes. If he was writing this article then, he would not be on this list. And that is the point where USC brought him in.
Right.
Right?
Because they'd had it with Clay Helton.
Yeah. But he said that he fell off in 20 and 21. And with a Heisman QB, and we all know who that is, your favorite QB, the guy who likes to wear dresses.
Little crybaby.
Fingernails.
Crybaby Caleb. Oh, I'm going to miss him too.
He's only 19-8 through 2 seasons at USC, and his team took a big step backwards. That's why he's overrated. And sorry,
I mean, to me, it's
Texas Mike. That's the reality.
obviously that he has a strong record, but when after Utah beat them last year in the Coliseum and he let his players sit out from talking to the media, that solidified my thoughts of him forever and ever. You're soft. He's soft. He's not head coach material.
That's baby poo, whoever.
Yeah, baby poo soft. He is. It's
Chicago.
ridiculous. Yeah. Chicago. Good luck, Chicago.
I heard he hasn't signed his contract yet, but
I know. I saw that floating around. I'm not sure if that's just rumor, but hey, I could see it happening because he's soft too.